Special thanks to all the route setters here. Chief route setter Dirk Ulig with his team Jan Heiko, Andreas Matuszka, Joao Evora, Denis Beil, Armin Mitesser and Flo Munich. They worked here every single day last week to make such beautiful boulders here for you, for the athletes.
This is U20, right? Youth B. Hello and welcome back to the European Youth Competition for the juniors. Female and male, I'm here joined by Joao from Portugal, a very experienced route setter. Hello Joao, how are you doing?
Hello everyone. Yeah, I'm doing well. This experience is very nice for me.
It's your first time in Graz?
Yeah, it's my first time in Graz, and I enjoy a lot the Bloc house and all of this wall. It's an amazing wall, and with a lot of good holds, and yeah, I enjoy a lot.
For anybody who doesn't know Joao is a very experienced route setter. He's setting in many competitions. Although you are not technically or officially an IFSC route setter, you've been in many of these competitions. What kind of route setter who is starting and wants to get into this IFSC can do? Like, because you're very experienced and you're setting with Sergio Verdasco,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I start setting, I don't know, I don't have sure how many years. But last year I set a lot of comp simulation for the Spanish team, and the before years I set all the comps for the EFSC youth in Portugal, in Sur, and yeah, I try to be a EFSC route setter. It's not easy because we need to learn with the best ones. And yeah, we need to be here to watch,
Well, Dir was putting nice words and was saying that you're so experienced that he didn't need to check. It was really nice that you are in his team, so we're really happy that you're here setting some boulders. And we're having the first finalist. Maybe you can tell us, because they're similar boulders to the finals that we had yesterday for this qualification round, but you have some tweaks.
Yeah. We don't have too many time to set new boulders, so we need to adjust some tricks. And in this case, on the female boulders, we put easy start because yesterday
they were having some difficulties at the beginning, right?
Some difficulties on the beginning, and we put the easy beginning and the harder final. And harder final for this boulder, to make more continuous.
Okay, and is it a harder round or a tougher round than yesterday's qualification?
Yeah, I think the level it was similar because the juniors are stronger, and we put because it's a different order the boulders right now, because yesterday the female and male starts on the left and go to the slab. Now they have two physical problems on the beginning, and after tricky boulders on the last two boulders.
This is going to play a big role into fatigue and mental focus, right?
To the slabs, and if you are too stress of the another boulders, the last two, because are tricky, you can lose a lot of attempts. So we play more with this, and we put a little bit harder the physical problems, because the junior are stronger than
they have more years and they're more developed physically, right?
Yeah. And we put the slabs a little bit more easy.
Okay, a little bit easier slabs, but more physical overhanging boulders.
Yeah.
Sounds really awesome, and we're really looking forward. We have the first Janica from Poland, and we also have Jim Masejovet from Luxembourg. Sorry, Jim Temes from Luxembourg, joining on the first boulders. They look amazing. We're looking forward. You guys did a really nice job yesterday. Are you happy with yesterday's results?
Yeah, very happy, very happy. I think we have a lot of split of the
Of the field?
of the field of the competitors, and yeah, we enjoy a lot. We just don't have one top on the slab males, but yeah, we fight a lot on this slab, and one guy falls on the top.
Actually,
So
2 guys fell on the top. I think.
yeah.
But it was really nice to see, and I see that you have put. We don't see it on camera, but on the corner of our eyes, we can see the 4th boulder of the men. There's been a crimp added to the very high part. Is this to secure that they get a little bit higher?
Yeah. We hope we have at least I don't know 3 tops on this boulder today.
Well, we're looking forward, and thanks a lot for your time. It's really a pleasure to have you here, and really nice. And I hope we see you more in IFSC route setting competitions. I'm sure we're going to see that.
Yeah, I hope. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
20 seconds left on the clock. Come on now. One more try now for Bianca. Ali, come on, davai, davai.
So that was Joao Évora telling us how it went for anybody who is interested in route setting competitions. He's a very, very experienced route setter, and yeah, a lot of competition under his belt. And we're gonna soon have a very nice guest here. Let's give her some time to enter. But for now, we're having the second competitors, Matthias and Teresa Tsikutkova.
Come on now, Ali. There he goes, come on, looking strong here. Boulder number 1, the Spanish athlete, Yuk. Venga, come on, Ali. Come on now. And here he goes.
So I'm happy to have you here, EYCH.
Hi.
Or EYCH Martínez, as everybody knows.
Yeah.
Congratulations yesterday. You were super strong on the boulders.
Thank you.
Silver medal for you. I think you're going to be really happy with this.
Yeah, really happy.
And now we just saw your companion, Matthias, topping the first boulder.
Yeah, super strong.
Perfect start.
Yeah.
Tell us, because you also won a title for the overall. Has it been a tough whole season for you, or?
Yeah, because doing lead and boulder, it's a lot of comps together, and trying to see which one is important, and also nationals. It's like a little bit hard to keep on.
Yeah, but you have been in many podiums, several podiums. That's amazing. And you've also done some 8Cs outside. We saw White Zombie, the first 8C. That was splashed. That was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect season for you, I would say. Or?
Yeah, it's been quite good.
Are you doing a specific training for this year?
Yeah, now I'm with a team that's called Sputnik Team, something like that. Yeah, and they are helping me a lot. I have physios and nutritionists and also coaches, and they are helping me in everything, and also mentally and physically.
Okay, wow, that's really nice. I mean, a professional athlete of your category deserves a lot of these things.
Yeah.
And would be a disadvantage to the other athletes if you wouldn't have it.
Yeah, I'm really grateful.
We're really happy, and thanks to Sputnik if you're hearing us, because a lot of achievements have been coming. Maybe you can run us through the first boulder of the female. It's a similar boulder that you had yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's practically the same. I didn't move actually there. The holds were quite good, but for the skiing was really bad.
Yeah, you had already 3 rounds. I mean, it was also really hot yesterday. Today's a little bit more fresh. We're having some wind.
Yeah, and the wind for the friction, it's going to be good. Yeah.
Yeah, so how would you do it if you would have got to the top?
I don't know. I haven't seen the live stream and haven't seen Sara or Alessia that they did great. So I don't know the beta. So.
Okay. Yeah, we actually saw the third boulder for the female today. You flashed, and that was nobody really managed to get to the top, and you just flashed it. It was like incredible.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how did I do it. It's like I think I was eighth, so I didn't have nothing to lose. So I just went for it and got it.
Well, we heard that you told us, a companion who was commentating with me yesterday from Serbia, go big or go home.
Yeah.
Well, you did it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Lina Funa.
Yeah.
And my phrase.
Yeah.
We together said that in a comp in Klagenfurt, I think, and she went big. So today was my day to go big.
Nice one. We're gonna have now two more competitors. I believe that's gonna be from Norway, Anne Acre, and we're also gonna have Anthony Nicolo for Salvatore from Italy. Yeah, are you looking forward to next year to be competing? What's your goals for next year? Because this year you have been setting quite high goals, and
I don't really know. I would like to keep on in youth competitions and maybe try a little bit more, like in this season. Like the first competitions went really bad for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe try to
stay constant.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, it looks good. The second boulder you actually got also. Maybe you can run us a little bit through the second boulder.
The second boulder of the female second boulder was super cool. I loved it. It was a coordination move. I think the girls didn't see it as a coordination or wanted to do it differently. And I think it was just going for it, and that's it. So the holds were quite slopey.
Yeah.
So they were hard to grab, and for the skin was really bad.
Well, you stuck it actually on the first go. That was also quite impressive.
Yeah, coordinations for me are really hard. So doing that in the first go was
nice,
amazing.
nice.
Yeah.
Also, you're also a little bit the shorter side of the whole field. Is this playing a role when you're climbing boulders? That sometimes some holds feel reachier for you?
Yeah. For me, it's really hard that. Sometimes you need to think of other betas, and sometimes it's really hard to keep on.
Well, it's the beautiful thing about bouldering, right? You're coming with new solutions that they didn't expect.
Yeah, it's super interesting.
Wrecking the nerves of a route setter.
Yeah.
How has been skin for you? Have you done anything special to not waste any skin?
No, I have really good skin, and I think I'm just lucky. So I have a creamed climb skin. I don't know if you know it.
Yes,
so
I know it,
yeah, I have it, and it went quite good. So yeah.
Awesome, perfect skin.
Yeah.
No trick, no secret. Nice. And then we see Anne not quite. Bianca not sticking quite well this coordination one that you were telling us.
Yeah, I think it's like going really focused on the feet because the hand it's really big. So if you put the feet, I think you can put the hand.
They told us also, Joao, that they have been doing these starts a little bit easier because we saw many female athletes struggling at the beginning, and they tried to make the tops a little bit slightly harder, so that it would be more physical. And then yesterday you were jumping from the left to the right of the stage.
Yeah.
This time we were like from the left and slowly. You're going to the right to the more tricky boulders.
Yeah, I think that's better for the athlete.
Yeah, it's also going to play a mental role because you're fatigued and you have to play the trickier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what Bianca can do on this second boulder. She's sticking now with a more static solution, and it's working for her.
Yeah. It's. I think some of the athletes from yesterday tried that, and I don't know. I think that wouldn't be a really good beta for me because I think it's really high the feet.
Yeah, you have. You need a lot of tension in the thighs,
that's it,
right?
yeah.
And also not a lot of progression from Anne on the first boulder.
Yeah, the pinches aren't the best.
No. They're really slopey also,
yeah.
Right? I mean, they're thin, but also like they're tilted and overhanging, so...
Maybe for the skin it's not the best, but they're cool holds.
Yeah, also you were like... there was a simulation of a competition in Barcelona.
Yeah.
And you won this.
Yeah, that was quite impressive. I wasn't with the objective to win this, and just I think that was the key to.
So pressure off.
Yeah,
just
pressure off.
Deliver.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice one. And there was a different system for scoring because this is like a test.
Yeah, it was a test for the Olympics, so we could see or test the format. Yeah, that's it.
And how was different for you? How did it affect it? Because it's completely different.
Yeah, it was weird because you needed to learn another format, and while you're competing, you need to think. Well, while you're climbing, you need to think about your climbing. But you had to think when you had to go, and a lot of things.
Yeah, definitely, yes. Well, so far no tops on the female side. It's looking like a pretty tough round. And Matthias,
yeah, he's going really good. I hope he tops it.
He flashed the first boulder, so we're looking here a really good goal again and on the flash. Can you tell us maybe a little bit about him? You train with him or you know him?
I know him. He's a really technical guy. He's really tall also. And
yeah, actually, in his score, we saw that he's 194 and 2.5 of a wide span. That's a crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But he's a really nice guy. He with the being tall. Sometimes it's like being small. It's a little bit hard, but I think sometimes you need to find the beta and
use your body in the best way you can.
That's it. Yeah, I think he climbs very good, and I hope he does well and gets to finals.
Nice one. How many times a week do you train?
Well, it depends on my training also. I usually train like 6 per week. 6 days. Yeah, wow. But it's physical exercise, also climbing. It's everything. I do hangboarding, so yeah.
Wow, a lot of climbing. And here Matthias again spinning like a helicopter at the very top. Yesterday we saw there was a little foothold here on the right side.
Yeah.
But nobody utilized it apart from the Austrian athlete, Ilya. And it seemed like it was there for nothing because everybody tried to skip it.
Yeah.
And they just removed it because they knew, okay, this is for nothing.
Yeah, it's a hard top, I think.
Yeah, definitely, yes. Any mental thing when you're so high up and you have to commit and you know, okay, my God, I'm going to spin out. Any tips that you can give?
I'm not really good at that because when I do a move that I didn't expect to do, it's just like, whoa, where am I? Yeah, and it's hard to me like to keep going. So it's just go climbing. And I usually have to speak to myself like, grab this hold, okay, this one's bad, okay, but you can grab it better, you know? So that way you can be more concentrated and, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we see here Matthias again.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Matthias.
Venga.
Yes. Yeah, this time, yes. And that's going to put him in a really good position.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, the only athletes with a top, I believe, and the only athletes with 2 tops for sure. Really
cool.
good. Also, not too many attempts. I think he did his 3rd attempt, which is going to guarantee him a nice place.
Yeah.
8 athletes are going into finals, like yesterday. This is the new European format. How do you like this? Because before it was 6 people, now it's 8.
Well, for me, it went really good. I think I got really lucky because I entered to finals in 8th place. Yeah, and I was quite surprised, but it went really good. So.
Well, this shows a little bit the people that it's nice when you have more competitors because everybody has the chance. Everybody's equally strong.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of maybe given a chance.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
And we saw here the Czech athletes doing a pretty hard fall. I think he's not passing another go, but time is getting crucial.
I saw her, yeah, she almost fit in the hold.
We've seen one zone by Bianca, the first athlete, but so far no zones on the female side. Apart from Bianca, no zones, and for sure no tops on any athlete. And also the men didn't quite get so high. Pretty impressive from Matthias that he just flashed it. New athletes coming outside. I think this is going to be the French athlete Elliot Bernabé.
Yeah, he's strong.
Ambitious. Do you know him at all?
Well, I have seen him climb, and I think he climbs really beautiful and really nice.
Yeah, he's known to Graz. He was last year first here in Graz on the 2021 European Cup. And he's also been sixth in France, in Chambéry. Hopefully he's going to be able to get his stuff together and make a podium.
Yeah.
And this jumped. You went to the right? No, you went to the left on the third female boulder. Is this okay?
Yeah, but I think I didn't know how to do the rest of the boulder. I think I was so exhausted, I just couldn't think.
Still, you managed to top this boulder?
No, I didn't. I think this one I didn't. Yeah.
So it was the fourth boulder you topped and the second boulder?
I think was the second female, and yeah, that one, the slab.
Yeah.
Come on now, fight for it, try hard. Ali, you can do it. Come on.
Well, we got a question in the comments. How could it be onside if the boulders were already for yesterday evening? Basically, there's been some tweaks, and yes, they could have seen some of the boulders, but they of course did not know, so they maybe didn't study. They saw some methods, but of course the route setters have been changing some things. It's not exactly the same, and it's not playing a massive role into these semifinals. Yeah, you also had some videos of the qualifications.
Yeah.
How was this for you? Do you like this format where you're getting a little bit of information before?
Well, maybe it's like different stages, and you need to know how to climb in the 3 stages, you know? You need to know how to climb on side and also on flash. And
ooh, big spin, sorry. Yeah. We saw the Italian athlete falling down. But yeah, it's something you like, actually?
I like climbing, so if it's flash, it's okay. I think I'm better in on-siding, because if there's a flash and I see it, maybe I'm really focused on the flash and not in climbing.
Okay. And you're also very experienced outside. I think this is probably giving you a good I think when it comes to on-side and flashing. How, maybe you can tell us to somebody who is like starting to competition, how can they see the outdoor climbing as something positive?
I think it's different, but sometimes it can give you something that a gym doesn't give you. I don't know, maybe the on-site thing. Sometimes in rock climbing, you cannot see nothing. You're a lot of time thinking. You're doing things that in gyms you cannot do, and I don't know, maybe in the competition you see something that you don't see in gyms, and you also see in
maybe a mental side, a mental skills.
Yeah,
side.
also that, and mental. I think for me, mental, it's rock climbing is really good. It helps me.
Any projects to the rock this year?
This year I've been focusing on competition, so yeah, I think
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's quite hard to focus on both things, and even then you have an awesome ticklet, so still amazing.
Yeah.
And here we're seeing
Elliot is quite getting to the jump.
He's even skipping one hold in the middle.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, maybe it's easier like that.
Yesterday we saw a couple of different solutions. Some athletes stopped at the first hold, some athletes paddled all the way, some athletes just skipped some holds. Yeah, I think it's really nice to see some different betters, although they're trying to stick to not too many, because they know they could do whatever they want on the boulders.
Yeah.
And here we're going to see Jürg, who's having an awesome round. He's sitting first right now, and also the first Austrian athlete, Maja Klanze. Exactly. So far, we're having in the first position Jürg Mattia Jovet with 2 tops and 2 zones, followed by the Italian Salvatore with 1 zone, and the French Bernabé no zones, but because of the ranking, he's staying there. And on the female, we're having Janica Bianca with 2 tops, followed by Amber and Anya from Netherlands and Switzerland, both with no tops, but due to ranking, that's how they're sitting. There we are on screen.
Yeah, let's see how EYCH tries this problem.
Yeah, it's a very physical problem. I I don't think he's going to have many attempts on the boulder like this.
You know, I think for the skin it's gonna be, whoa.
Wow, that looks like a really awkward position, but he's having the tension
Yeah.
of a beast.
Yes. Oh, looks really hard.
Yes, really physical. And on the third boulder, we've seen the Czech actually.
Yeah.
Really good progress. He's got a zone. He's been awarded for sure the zone. This is Marek Jelika from Czech Republic. Unfortunately falls down. How many attempts do you give to boulders? We had many different information as you're progressing. Do you find yourself giving less attempts and taking more rests?
Oof, it depends on the boulder. If it's a coordination, I need a lot of attempts because I'm not the best in them, and I'm really good at doing better and better in the different goals. So yeah, it depends. And if it's physical boulder, I need 2 attempts, maybe 3 if I'm lucky.
You're also at school, I guess, because you're quite young. How is it combining a school with all these trainings? Because 6 days of training is a lot of training.
It's hard. It's really hard, but we're athletes and we need to do it. So we need to have a plan B. And I know sometimes we don't like it, but it's like that. We need to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, just man up and get it.
Yeah,
get
that's it.
The Czech athlete going for a different solution than the guys thought. The guys thought, whoa, he's getting really high up.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a second top of the boulder? We've seen Juk falling 3 times. He got in his 4th time. And there you are, going big time. And that's going to be really good. He's going to be awarded for sure the top. He's going to be second, as no other climbing has got a top. That's it. Yesterday there was not a lot of separation at the end. There was a separation between attempts most in your category.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it something frustrating, something you like?
I think that's the game, you know. Sometimes maybe you have a little bit of luck and you have another second chance. For example, I entered to finals with these attempts. And yeah, I think I was really lucky. Like, I don't know, I have a 3rd chance.
Yeah, 4 minutes is not a lot of time. Huh?
No. And to rest is also little time.
Yesterday, no, not yesterday, but before yesterday, there was one of the route setters, not the chief, but the route setters. And she was telling us that she doesn't like to brush because it takes a lot of strength, especially if the really high holds.
Yeah.
Where you're having to hold a lot of tension. Do you like people brushing for you, or?
Of course I like it, but sometimes you know a place that you want really good brush there, and yeah, sometimes it depends on the boulder also. Maybe if it's a physical boulder, you need someone to brush it for you.
Okay. Well, there you are. We're having 4 boulders, 4 minutes per boulder. And there's a 15 seconds where they're doing the transition, where the athletes which are on the mats, they're going to go down to isolation and then back. And going back into isolation, there's many things going on in your head. What are you doing in order to, okay, let's chill out, let's forget what's happening?
Okay, so first, what I think, it's like, oh my God, it's really hot here. Yeah.
I mean, you're Spanish, you're meant to use the
Yeah,
heat.
I told some friends that, nah, I'm used to this hot. Yeah, because we competed in nationals and we had like 40 degrees.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
Crazy.
super hot, so it was kind of the same. Yeah, and when you're there inside, you're thinking, okay, chill. So it depends if you have done the boulder, if you know something about the next boulder, or also the next competitor, you know, because if he comes or she comes earlier, you know that she has stopped, so you have a little bit of pressure. But I once heard Sauna Coxey.
Yeah.
She said in an interview or something like that that if a top was stopped by another competitor, that means that it's possible to do. So yeah.
Definitely, yes. And you use some kind of fans, like ventilators, or some kind of like ice pads for cooling down?
No, I grabbed a T-shirt from old T-shirt.
Yeah.
I put it a little bit of water and in the neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice one. Spanish style of cooling down.
Yeah.
But here we're having the second Austrian, Lea Kempf from Austria, and Ilmani Piroinen from Finland. We're also having a little bit of a go at the fourth boulder. First time we see this boulder.
Yeah, he got it in the first attempt, I think. No, first no.
Second?
Yeah, I think so.
We have seen many athletes getting there and not falling.
Yeah.
And
nice.
the same, nice one, strong performance. Maybe you can run us through the fourth boulder for the female. Maybe you can see a shot of that. There you are. Can you tell us?
Well, I think that part to go to the two black ones.
To the big bananas.
Yeah, that to get there, I think it's quite normal. I think it's not super complicated. And then the next part, it's complicated. Like to pass to the other side of the volumes, that was hard for me. I'm not a slab master, but I think that boulder just went perfect. I did it in the first go, so...
Yeah, also how did you do the top? Because we saw many athletes falling at the top.
I have no idea. Like, I just grabbed it up, and it was so bad. I was like, I need to grab it or else, because I can't with my life. So yeah, I grabbed it, and I think it was a little bit of campusing, because I grabbed also the plastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I was like sleeping, and...
Well, it was enough time for the judges to reward you, and that was really nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Did you turn around to check if you have
in that boulder, I just couldn't, because I was trying to see the judge, but I just didn't see it, so I just thought it was enough time in there, so yeah.
Well, Anthony Salvatore is making really good progress in the fourth boulder.
Yeah.
Looking very strong. We have not seen so far anybody getting there, and the pocket that he was going to is blocked with a little screw on hold inside. So it's bad, but it's even worse now.
Yeah. That's really...
really mean, right?
Really mean.
And the French athlete is going to get a top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big, nice, strong. From Elliot Benave. Very strong. I think he did not top the first boulder, but he's being on fourth position with the second top on fourth attempt. He didn't get anything on the first boulder, no top and no zone. But he got a top on the second one, and there's still two more boulders to go. The first one is probably going to be quite crucial, as we're seeing already two people having topped the boulder.
Now you on the last boulder. I hope he does well.
We didn't see any top yesterday, and today they added a little crimp at the very high part of the boulder. It's not good by any means. It looks really thin. I don't even know where they're going to be grabbing.
Yeah, maybe it's a thumb there.
Maybe it's a thumb, exactly.
Yeah,
just to stand up.
Like, I don't know. It looks really bad.
Also, the top, it's now like a pocket. It was yesterday like a little foothold. Let's see what Yuki can do here. Oh, going for the slow method. Yesterday we were seeing like a little bit of a dynamic move, but he just went.
Yeah.
And here we see the Austrian athlete Maja Klaunzer. She's also a little bit taller than the rest.
Yeah, and she's going really good.
Yeah.
That hold is super bad.
Yeah, you have to flip your right hand onto the big egg and squeeze as hard as you can.
I think you need to go higher. Like your body needs to be higher to grab that hold.
Yeah, you don't want to hold it with the straight arms,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, and I did it, grabbing it and going really high.
Okay.
So
hopefully she can hear you and she can do the same.
Hopefully, yeah.
Maya, if you listen to us, go high.
Go high. It's not the best hold, though.
It's not a good hold by any means, no. Are you familiar with this hold, the shape rider holds? It's kind of new for the cheetah. It was introduced last year.
Yeah, they are really new. I've touched them sometimes, and they're quite good, and also very bad.
And Yuk, I think he got awarded the zone. Yeah. Third try. Now he's got 4 zones and 2 tops. A top would really do him really well because it's a very strong position. If you only have 2 tops, there's a lot of room for being spitted out of this qualification round, semi-final round, for qualifying for the final round. But a 3rd top would really make him
would be
strong.
great.
And Maya going again. for another top. She's got the zone already.
Yeah, she looks solid in the first part.
She got the zone in the first attempt.
Mm-hmm.
No tops and no zones at the first hold. Wow, big span. Third hold. There we see
Anja.
the Swiss athlete,
Yeah.
Anja Köller.
Come on.
Has a really high foothold
Yeah.
also.
I think you need to be elastic out there.
Yeah. A lot of mobility required. Wow, and Matthias just doing a ninja kick on the very precise foothold. And maybe we have skipped a top
Yeah.
on the first boulder. I think that was the British athlete Diane Acta, if I'm correct. Because we're also having Federica Papetti in the first boulder from Italian team.
Yeah, she's really strong.
And the Czech athlete looking very good here.
Yeah,
And
nice.
first top for boulder number 3. Nice one from the Czech athlete Marek Jeliga.
I'm really curious if someone could top the fourth boulder.
Yes,
Fourth boulder.
we're really looking forward because
Yeah.
yesterday no tops and it would be sad. I mean, if there's one boulder not being top, it's all down to 3 boulders.
Come on. Come on.
And are you staying any longer in Graz? Are you going to be training around here?
Maybe I will go to Innsbruck tomorrow and to train for the World Championship junior, of
Yes.
course. And yeah, so there I think I will be some days and let's see what happens.
Have you
there.
already been in Innsbruck? Do you know it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an amazing place.
I mean, now in Spain, there's also many more facilities, like with all
Yeah.
the extreme Sharma climbing with the Sputnik.
Yeah, it's really good having those
Facilities?
facilities. For me, Sharma climbing is really far from my home,
Okay.
but I have Sputnik.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I train there almost every day, so I think it's really.
There's also a gym in Barcelona called Flash, which they
Flash,
do a lot
yeah.
of coordination things.
Yeah, that would be the perfect place for me because I'm really bad in coordination. So
Well, not so bad. We just talked yesterday the
Well,
second boulder on the first go.
that I really don't know how it happened, but it happened. So
Yeah, I think you're being more humble than we expected you to be. These strong athletes always been too humble. And
it looks super hard, the zone of the fourth boulder.
for the men, yes.
Yeah.
And the Belgium athlete, I think that was Francois Martens. He was second in Graz last year in 2021. So he knows he's been on a podium here. He just needs
So maybe another podium for him.
Would be awesome.
Hopefully.
very, very explosive climber, very tall also.
Mm.
And on the women we have Louise Flockhart from Great Britain. There you are. Ooh. Are you allowed into crack climbing? Do you know all the techniques?
I don't know all the techniques, but my dad have shown me some, and I think I'm quite good.
Okay.
I think I have a little bit of knowledge, so
Have you already been able to put it into practice?
not much. I think in last year, and I don't know if it was Boroneth or Perm, we had like a crack boulder, and I was the only one who did it on Flash.
Oh, nice.
So I was really happy because my dad loves cracks. So yeah, I was like, yay, Dad.
So your dad is into crack climbing?
Yeah, he loves it.
And where is he climbing crack in Spain?
In Spain, there's not much. Maybe La Pedriza, there's
Pedriza?
something there.
If nobody knows where La Pedriza is, it's a very, very good climbing spot in
Yeah,
Madrid,
in Madrid.
outside of Madrid.
Yeah.
Yep. And really good for crack climbing, for
Yeah.
bouldering also.
Yeah, bouldering is greatest. Yeah.
And a top from the Finnish athlete.
Yeah.
That was very, very good. We're seeing slowly more tops as we're going through. There's the Finnish athlete just going outside into isolation. Ilmari P. Eroin. Team
Oh,
Netherlands also.
In Italy,
Yeah,
the
the
team
Italian
Italy.
athlete is looking very good.
really solid.
I
Oh,
believe it's Anthony Nicolo.
yeah. But I think it was the high point
Yeah,
there.
high point for this boulder. We haven't seen anybody so far.
Yeah.
Jürgen Matthias got quite good, but didn't manage to get to this very upper part. Here we also seeing some progression. Ah, it looks like a very, very steep volume. You don't get a lot of friction out there.
Yeah, it's really technical move there. You need to put like really good the feet there.
And we're also seeing an Austrian getting quite high. I think this is the
Yeah.
camp. Oh, and flies out. Any...
Oh, the Italian
Yeah, there you are.
team is also
Before I ask you this, let's see if he can get... Oh, we're
nice. Oof.
And that's the thumb you were telling us. You were
Yeah.
so right. I'm going to see a top.
Yes,
And the first
let's go.
double ball in number 4. Nice one. The Kurtzetis just changed it a little bit. He's going to be really happy about that.
Yeah.
Let's see in which score he's going to be coming, because that would bring him quite high up. Salvatore haven't topped. Only the 4th boulder is not going to bring him too high up. He's going to be in 4th position. But at least he got a top.
Yeah.
That's good.
And the top that no one for now.
For now, until now,
Yeah.
nobody managed to get. That's true. And we're already getting to the middle of this competition. 20 athletes in the semi-final round going, trying to get the 8th spot for the final competition today. We have here Francois Martens from Spain, who was super strong yesterday and managed to get a silver medal, co-commentating and helping us understand these boulders. And here we have the score, the 5 best men until now. Of course, everything can change, but for now we have the Spanish at the top, followed by Marek Jelica from Czech Republic and Imari Piiro-Inen from Finland. And the first 3 spots further down, Elliot Bernabé and Diane Akhtar. And 2 new athletes coming out. I believe this is from France, the team Louison Boutin and Lisa Clem from Netherlands.
I saw her for the first time in Sode, and she did really well. I think she did podium last year.
Okay, well, I missed this on my notes, but nice that you bring this fact. It's really good. Hopefully we're going to see another podium for her.
That would be good.
A British athlete.
She's going really
big,
solid.
Yeah, Diane Akhtar. He was fifth in Soda in 2022, so this year.
Yes.
So looking really strong, and not a problem for him. He topped the first boulder on the 4th attempt, and I believe that was pretty fast. It was a flash. That's bumping him into 3rd position. Pretty good score.
Yeah. He looks like physical moves are really good for him, so maybe he will do good in the 3rd boulder.
In the 3rd boulder, yeah. We've seen it up, we know it's possible. The French athlete really, really high up. We're going to see close up of this shot.
Another top.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he jumps down. Nice from Louison Boutin. And everything in Czech. Every single athlete, the same as Jürgen Matthias, he was on the 4th boulder. They're trying to go slow. They're not trying to go into the coordination.
No, yeah.
Where they're crossing with the left to
yeah,
the
it's a
green
good bet, I think, yeah.
Slow looks pretty good. Stepping on dual texture.
Oof, that's scary.
That's scary, yes. Oh, falls down. Still 1 minute 30, so it should be enough time. And many Spanish people are here.
Yeah.
We have seen the whole team, even Alberto is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday he was actually posting 1 year since the Olympics.
Yeah.
Is this something you have in your mind going to the Olympics?
I think for now it's like really soon.
Okay.
There's really strong people here, like here and everywhere, and maybe the next one, maybe, yeah, I hope so. It would be a dream.
Yes.
But it would be a dream for everyone, I think.
Yes. Well, hopefully we're going to be able to see you in future years. Of course, you're still quite young, but nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
And we're sure you're going to try your best.
Yeah,
this.
of course. Looks like Anya is getting there.
Yes, Swiss athlete Anya.
Yeah, that's good.
You have to. It's really complex because Would you stay lower? Would you stay higher?
I think she's really good there. She's has in a really good position. Yeah.
And
And that was really difficult for me because I thought I was gonna fall in every single moment.
yeah, they're very new volumes,
Yeah.
so they're very rough.
Yeah. I think she should have put in the hand and the volume of the feet, so she could put the other feet.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be awarded the zone. No, she's not been awarded the zone, unfortunately. Yeah, the rules for the zone this year are that you're moving from a stable position, grabbing the zone, and then moving into another stable position. And I mean, that gets complicated for you guys because you have to be dealing with new rules every year, what you can do, what you cannot do, what counts, what doesn't count.
Well, yeah, but sometimes they do it for us. Sometimes they change the rules for so we can compete better and
yeah, it's part of the game.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Also, like we have heard that there's going to be 2 zones in Munich. There's going to be like a test.
Yeah, in Gava, in the test we have, that was we had that. Yeah, and it was. I think it's really good because while you're climbing, maybe you go higher than a person.
Yes.
And yeah, it's like I don't know how to explain
that.
Well,
we were actually explaining the other day that, or we were commentating the other day that if you're to the zone, okay, you managed to the zone, fine. But if you got really high up on the boulder and you didn't get to the top, it's wasted energy.
Yeah.
There's just you not being awarded for some points.
Yeah.
And that maybe is helping into this little part. And we're seeing now Lea Kemp doing a very good attempt at boulder third. No top so far for this boulder.
Yeah, come on.
Tricky top. You see.
Yeah, good one.
And she's going to be awarded the top. That's really good for Lea. I think, yeah, she's being pumped up. I believe she's going to be first position as the only athlete with the top.
Nice.
That tells you how tough the female round is.
Oh.
And also making a lot of progress, the Netherlands athlete. I think, this is Amber.
Yeah, oh no.
Oh no.
She almost got it, I think.
Looks like she hurt her back a little bit. She fell quite straight.
Yeah.
She didn't go into her knees. She was like a little hard impact. Ooh, a nice second boulder for the Belgium athlete, Francois. We also have Great Britain from the second boulder,
and
choosing to brush.
The German competitor, Thorben, I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah, he topped it, right?
Yeah, he was really fast.
Yeah, that's cool.
Team Finland. Ooh. Yeah, that was Thorben Perry. I believe he's been awarded a top. He tried it in 4 tries and he's been awarded. He's sitting now on 8th position.
Yeah, he's really strong.
Got 3 more boulders to come out. And on the female side we have Saula, from France.
Also a really strong competitor. She was in the podium last year in Perm. Yeah, she did really good.
And here we see Francois getting to the very high part. We've seen only 2 tops.
Come on.
Ooh. And unfortunately not quite capable of keeping the tension. Yeah, do you take a month off season for resting or letting your body chill out a little bit?
Yeah, but in rock climbing.
In rock climbing?
Yeah.
But that's no rest.
Well, but I don't have much time between comps, so I really want to enjoy the resting time of competitions in rock climbing.
Okay, that's nice.
And maybe 1 week of rest.
It's also like a mind refreshment, right? Because you're not having the pressure.
Yeah. It's much fun, like going outside.
Any cracks that you're recommending to anybody who's going to Spain?
Margalef.
Margalef?
Yeah, who doesn't know that? Yeah, it's a really good crack. And also Rodellar.
Yeah.
It's, for summer, it's the best because you can swim there. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some, or I have seen some people from a boat. Climbing from a boat, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have a pic like that but usually you can belay from the rocks.
From the rocks.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
It's just for the picture.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Two more competitors coming here. I think this is Levingeva from Israel, and on the female side we have Lucia Tarkuz, one of the very favorites. She comes often to Blockhouse. She's used to the style of the route setting here, so I think we're gonna see.
Yeah, she's really strong.
No, ooh, almost.
Yeah, she almost took it.
There's the sprinters. Then many tops of Boulder, number 1 for the female, being one of the very tough athletes.
I think she can make it. She's really good climber. She climbs really beautiful, and she's really strong.
Come on.
And Lehrkamp here on the last boulder. No, sorry, that was a. Sorry, my bad. Maya Klautner on the last boulder of the rotation. And also we're seeing the British athlete on boulder number 3.
Let's see if I was right. I think so.
It's looking really
solid.
composed.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
British team going big time.
Nice.
That's the really horrible pocket we were talking about.
Oh.
And
but
on the left,
really
the French athlete. And that's a top.
Oh, nice.
For Louis Poutin from France. 5th in Cambury this year.
Also.
Kevin Leva.
Come on. Another
and
top.
a top for the first. The Israeli team, they're really strong physically.
Yeah, and super nice people.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Nice.
I have talked with some girls and they are super nice.
Nice. It's a friendly competition.
Yeah.
It's, still the sport is getting bigger with the Olympics,
yeah.
but you still have a lot of friendly ambience here. That's really nice. Yeah, how does it happen that you talk on the isolation about the boulders?
Well, in finals, not much because we cannot do that.
Yeah.
But maybe when we finish, we talk a lot about the boulders. We say what we did, how did you feel, which one is our favorite. Yeah. And it's really nice to see different betters and how do the other competitors feel.
Yeah. Okay. And we've seen the Italian athlete on Bolton number 3. Hopefully we're going to be able to see a shot of that. She's getting quite high up. I think she's been awarded the zone for sure.
Yeah.
She's still got a minute, so she should be enough time. Maybe she's got another go. With 1 minute ahead, I think she has enough time to take a little
with
bit
a
of
good
rest.
rest.
Lucia Tarkus still not making quite a lot of progression. That's a split skin. British team going there. Oh my god. I think she's having a good time. She's smiling.
Those feet are really tricky. You need to put really good the feet.
Yeah, the footholds are really not so easy there. Slippery footholds, tricky footholds.
20 seconds left. Come on,
20 seconds left to go. The British team going big time.
Oh.
I mean, he looked a little bit more fatigued this time.
Yeah.
I think for the Italian athlete, it's also not going to be enough time. 8 seconds to go. Unfortunately, not enough time. Oh, he just tried to go to the top. I'm going to go on to the next rotation. We're going to have Timoj Bromsak from Slovenia. And on the female side, Sandra Hopfetschnitz from Team Germany. There's a lot more people today here on the field, being a little more cloudy. There's not such a heat. Yesterday was crazy warm.
Yeah, and maybe not people don't have to rest for the next day to compete.
Yeah, that's true also, yeah. That makes a big difference. And we expected some showers at midday, some raining conditions. Hopefully there's not going to be affecting the competition, and also we're not going to stop the audience from going away. And the German athlete, he was here in a competition, in a simulation. He was looking one of the strong ones.
He's really good boulder climber.
Yeah. Perry Thorben from Germany. He was third in Sore in 22 this year and second in Chambéry in France. So he's been doing some podiums. We've seen also the Slovenian athlete in the very left part of the wall.
Yeah, he's going really solid.
Yeah, Timotei. Come on, Timotei.
Nice.
And no problem for Timotei. And the Finnish athlete just fell down from the right side. Lehrkempf. Getting on the left side. This is the easy part that you told us. Now she has to get the hard part.
Like if you touch the back one, the first back one there, it's good. But now to get the
transition.
Yeah, that transition is super hard.
Do you do different like trainings where you're training one day? Okay, now we're gonna do physical things. We're gonna do.
Yeah.
Or you train every day, everything?
No. Some days I train. Well, when I do hangboarding, I do like. I don't know how to explain. So when I want
in Spanish, we can maybe get into it.
I think I have it.
Okay.
When I want to train strength,
Yeah.
It's like 1 or 2 days per week, and I do first strength, and then it goes like climbing, and then exercise for my shoulders or
Antagonist training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And for me that goes really good because I haven't had any injuries in the shoulders like this year.
That's the good.
Yeah.
Tocar madera.
and then the technical days I have at first a little bit of campus maybe, and then technical moves, jumps, and yeah, I should do more coordination moves.
Yeah, also, do you do some comp simulations?
Some days ago I had a comp simulation with the team, with the Sputnik team, and it goes really well.
So you get in some boulders prepared for you, which are just like a competition, they're really tough. Yeah, and also you have, I guess, timing?
Yeah, also.
And do you train with other teams? Because, like, for example, here the Slovenian team, they're often coming to Graz to train. Do you train with the French team maybe, or the Portuguese team?
No, I would love to, but I think it's a little bit complicated because of Spain's
management?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Spain management. But I really wish to train with the French team. They are all super strong. You can see them that they know how to do boulders that I wouldn't do. So I would love to train with them. I would learn a lot.
Wow, and that was a very committing point from Torben Perry
Nice.
from Team Germany. He's going to be really happy, and he's going to be getting quite high onto the ranking because he just stopped the second boulder. And we're seeing more athletes coming with 2 boulders being topped. Still Matthias being in first position. That's really, really good.
Really good.
Hopefully we're going to be able to see him in finals.
Yes.
And as this leaderboard stands right now, we have it on the men's side, Jung Matthias on the first position, followed by Marek Celiga from the Czech team. Diane Akta from British team, looking super strong and super solid. Ilmari Piroinen from Finland. And falling down, we have Perry Torben from Germany, France, Elit Bernabé, and Nicolo Salvatore from Italy. And on the female side, we have Lea Kempf, first position from the Austrian team, followed by Anja Koller from Switzerland, Maja Clarkson from Austria, Federica Papetti from Italy, the Polish Bianca Janica, and Amber Schiffelers from Netherlands. Sorry if I didn't pronounce this very well. And we're having 2 more athletes coming onto stage. I believe this is the German athlete Franziska Ritter and Oren Piquet from Team Israel. Lucia Zarco is on the second boulder. And the French athlete looking super strong here, campusing here.
Did you see the Netherlands team? She put like a knee and then she grabbed the hold. That was really clever.
She did a knee bar.
Yeah, not like a knee bar, but she put the knee, and so she could hold better the. Oh, that was really clever. I think I'm gonna write it down.
And Levingeva getting almost to the top. It's a committed move. We've seen many people falling down, and he just tried to completely slap it. And we're seeing a possible top from the British team. There you are, a nice top for the British athlete Diane Akhtar. Only athlete so far with 3 tops, so he's going to be jumping into first position. It's not been Akhtar. There you are, Akhtar is the only top, the only athlete with 3 tops and 4 zones. I think he's going to be really happy about that. If you're new into climbing, we have here the European Championships. This is the semi-final for the juniors. Every single athlete until 20 years old. And we're in Graz, in the city, in the eastern city of Austria. Very sunny conditions. Today a little bit more cloudy, but still quite warm. For anybody who's starting and thinking, where are all these tapes falling around? Well, you have a start. There's 4 tapes for 4 limbs. You get awarded points for a zone hold and for a top hold. The zone hold is in the middle, more or less in the middle of the boulder. And you have kind of a tricky situation to get into that zone hold. From that, there's the top hold, which is the very last hold, and there's another tricky situation to get to that one. The top awards you more points, so the scoring is going like that. The more tops, the higher you're going to be on the score. Then it goes following it by the amount of zones that you have. And if we have to split the athletes, then it goes to the amount of attempts they took to the top and the amount of attempts they took to the zone. If still we would have to score to make a separation, it would be to count back. And Leva, Kevin Leva.
Let's see if she can top. Francisca
really high up.
Come on.
So far only 1 top.
Oh no, she almost got it.
And we missed it, but Geva Levin just top hold the number 2. He's going to be in really good position also, jumping quite high up. Geva Levin already in 2nd position. It's a very tough round for a semi-final. Do you often find the semi-finals round being tougher than the final?
It depends on the route setter, I think, and I think almost every semi-final is really hard.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you can pass with to the final with one top or with 4, and you need to be like really secure with the attempts.
Yes. Also, we're hearing, or I heard that in Spain now the competitions, the national competitions, are being in the plazas, in the squares. Is something you like? I mean, there's more people coming, going, and
there's a lot of more people going. There's also the hot that I told you.
Heat, okay.
The heat, the heat, and it's crazy because in Madrid it's really hot, and in summer it's even more hotter.
Yes.
And that's why this yesterday wasn't as hot as in Madrid, I think.
There's a little bit of a wind flowing, right? And you get a little bit of a nice breeze.
That's true.
But this year there was some issues with the weather.
I think we had Oviedo had to be on inside because of the weather, because in Oviedo it's in the north of Spain and it's
like England, it's just pouring down all the time.
And well, it didn't rain at the end, but
just in case they had to protect it. The competition would take place.
We didn't have here we have something
covering.
Covering, and there we didn't have nothing.
We have a big roof covering the whole tops. So in case of the rain would come, they would have some shade and some protection actually for the athletes from possible weathers. And here we see the French athlete
Sola
going to the right. We've seen yesterday some athletes managing to get to the top through there. So we know that there's 2 possibilities of getting. The Slovenian athlete looking very, very good.
Nice.
Oh, no problem for Timotei. Super strong Timotei. And from Hungary, we're having actually Nimrom Tunste. He's a very, very well-known athlete. He's already been climbing several 80 routes and AP boulders in Hungary. And on the female side, we're having Federica Maboni from Italy. We saw him 2 years ago as I was commentating my first competition. He was looking super strong.
He was super strong.
And the German athlete on boulder number 3, He's one of the very strong athletes, one of the bigger ones also, so the
Yeah.
reach would help him, I think, at this boulder.
He's really tall, see.
Wow, that looked like he was going to like go into the Italian athlete, into Francisca, and to Federica. He was just jumping into the first boulder and almost collisioning. And yesterday we saw also some people falling down and almost collision. Hopefully there's nothing being going on, but close attempts to collision.
Yeah, we need to be really careful with that. Also with the cones, because sometimes like we leave the cone down the boulder because we're nervous. We just leave the the
brush.
Yeah, the brush.
Okay, I was thinking, what cone is talking about?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the brush, and it's like we leave it there, and sometimes you're in the climbing and you don't realize the brush is there.
Yeah,
so
actually yesterday one person had a really high fall and he fell into the brush and was like, he knew that he was hurting himself. I think it was Julian Vima, and then he just like threw the brush because he was a little bit pissed off.
Yeah. Sometimes when I finish the competition, I just grab the brush because I think it's mine or something like that, and I go away with it.
Nice. And the Belgian athlete Francois not getting a lot of progress on boulder number 4.
So it's getting a little bit of progression there.
Francois, he's sitting now in position. We have not visualized this.
No.
He is now in the 11th position, so unfortunately he's not going to be able to get to the finals. He tried everything he could, but unfortunately not going to be enough. And we're going to be following the next athletes are going to be Emil Timmerman. He was first in Cambria, 18 years old from Germany, and Suniva from Norway. Let's see what they can do. He's been on the podium. He's a very strong candidate. He had a really good qualification round, 6th, I believe. Sorry, 4th, I believe. And let's see what he can do out of this boulder.
Yeah, he's really strong.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Also, Lucia Cruz is going to go on the 3rd boulder.
You're now on stage. Emil Timmerman.
Yeah, she grabbed there.
Looking very promising for Lucia. And also Emil not looking, no wasting any time.
Nope. Oof.
Ooh.
He almost got it.
I think that's the first person we've seen falling from the top. Pretty much every single athlete who got to that point and made it to the top.
No, I think another athlete, I don't know where, I think so, yeah.
And we're seeing that you're wearing something on your middle finger.
Yeah,
Is everything okay?
It's everything okay, but it's like an inflammation. Well, we have another top.
Yeah, I believe that was Oren Brichet from Israel. One of the very young athletes. There's not so many people with 17 years old, but he's one of the very youngest. And yeah, you were telling us you had an inflammation.
Yeah, it's like an inflammation, but it's okay. It's just because of climbing. Sometimes your fingers. Yeah, that's it. But I have this just to keep the inflammation.
Yeah. There's a little bit of more pressure, so there's more blood flow.
Yeah, I think so. And now it's better. I competed and nothing hurt it.
Cool.
So
yeah. We're really happy to hear that you're free injury.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, would you take this as a jump? Or a double gas stone?
I don't know. We could be a gas stone. Like, I'm sure.
He's going for a face jump.
I think we could. I don't know the holds very well, but maybe you could grab it. Maybe if you're a master of cracks.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there you are. And Kevin Leva. 3rd top so far. Every single boulder has been topped by this man. Hopefully he's going to be also able to top the 4th boulder.
Yeah, he's really strong.
And the conditions are so much better than yesterday.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a breeze going on. We're not boiling here under the sun. So far not tops on the first female boulder. We have had a zone
and
by Lucia Cruz. but so far no tops on first boulder by the female, and we're coming to an end. Only 4 athletes still to come, and no top on the first boulder for the female.
Yeah, I know the last 2 athletes, Celia and Selma, they are super strong, really good climbers. So I think they will do really good performance.
Do you also interchange numbers with some of the athletes and plan some climbing vacations with them?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe you can tell us an anecdote of somebody.
Well, I don't have a fun anecdote or something like that, but I have a friend, she's called Lily Abriat, and I met her doing my first day. I think it was her first day in Margalef. I think it's Transylvania. Yeah, it was quite funny because we met there, we were doing the project, we didn't speak a lot, but then next year we just met in Augsburg, in our first competition, I think it was. And yeah, it was really fun because, and curious because I didn't really remember her, but she just came and say, "Hey, how are you? I'm the girl who saw you do the first day." Yeah, and it was so nice. Now we are friends, and she's super.
That's a very memorable time when you get your first day. It's like, wow, magic. I mean, now are you going to try a 9A because you already have many 8Cs under your belt?
Yeah, well, I would love to. I have tried some, but they weren't really my style, or maybe I didn't have the time to try them. And yeah, I would love to try something.
Any route that you can tell us in mind?
I don't really know now.
Okay.
Maybe in Spain there's like in Castilla y León, where my region.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go there this year.
Nice. It doesn't have a lot of hard things, but there was like a cave and there's a project there. I think no one has done it. And I tried it and I thought it was impossible. So maybe one day if I'm stronger, I would love to try it.
Is it this double?
Whoa, yeah. Yeah, I have some things checked here, but not really hard. This is from Leon.
Yeah.
Nice. You're gonna have fun here.
Actually, my family's from there, so
really?
It's gonna be really nice to see them long times. But for now, let's stay here. We're on the European Championships. This is the semi-final for the female and male, the seniors, and we've seen the German athlete Sandra Fesnik.
Yeah, she's going really good. I
really
think she could top that easily. Hoping. Yeah, come on. Nice.
There you are, nice top. This is going to put him really high up because there's not been a lot of tops on the female side, which is going to make him really, really good.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
There you are, second position, just jumping up all the way.
And Nimrod has another top.
Easy top.
Nice.
Looks so composed there. We're also having the 2 athletes, one from Latvia, from Lithuania. That's Roman Sikakov and Irina Tatsiano from Italy, boulder number 1. But for now, Timotei.
It's going.
There you are. We see there. We saw there was like this little chip inside of the pocket.
It looks really hard move.
It looks horrendous.
Yeah, the finger pocket there.
And that's the move that you were telling us that they have to go really high, and unfortunately, no. I think there's not been any top on boulder number 2 either for the female. This makes a little.
Did they touch that boulder? I think it's practically the same because I see it and I think
it makes even more impressive your achievement.
Oh, thank you.
It looks the same. I'm not so sure if they changed something. They say they have changed some things, but
yeah, it looks well. Maybe they changed like the way
the angle or maybe the height. Because yesterday, for example, for the boulders you guys had in the semi-final, were going for the U16, the Youth B. But they just made the tops a little bit lower and they changed some angles to make it a little bit easier. So maybe they have changed some things. Hard to appreciate from here, but making a hell of a difference if you're climbing on this board. And Timotei falling again, 20 seconds. It's a little bit gutted. I think it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, he looks tired too. So.
And also not so much progression from Roman on boulder number 1. He had a really good qualification round, and he needs a top. A lot of people walking through, lots of very strong athletes. That was almost a face plant, pretty hard fall into the floor. And also no tops for the athletes on boulder number 4. Timed out, they have to go away. And we're going to have Ito Fidel from Israel and Erin Maknaitzi from Break Brigade. She qualified 3rd. And there you are, Leva Gavin and Lucia Darkus running.
Yeah,
yesterday we saw so many people.
Yeah, I had to run it. I didn't want to waste time, you know, because you have the time running and...
Yeah, 4 minutes is not a lot. It's not like you're going to walk there and waste, I don't know, 10 seconds of your time.
Maybe you warm up a little bit by running.
Yeah. Activate metabolism.
Yeah. Maybe for this lap it's not the best, but you need time, because this lap you waste a lot of time thinking, grabbing chalk from the...
Yeah, these mats are also getting very dusty. You actually do you do something when you walk between the isolation to the mat and back, or do you take a towel, or do you...
I sometimes take a towel, but I realized that the mat wasn't really filthy, so I left it.
Okay.
And yeah, I also brush the slopers a lot because my hands sweat quite a lot.
And Ida Fidel just made a flash of boulder number 1. That was impressive. And going for a patch on the German athlete of boulder number 3. And Kevin Leva.
Really nice move.
Yeah, Levin Geva looking very strong. We've seen many people falling down, but he composed himself. Should be quite okay to go to the top from here.
He's gone really solid.
Hopefully we're going to be able to see a shot. Yeah, there you are. Levin Geva is in a really good position. Not many athletes got 3 tops. The 4th top would put him directly into 1st position. And they're very slowly getting his food, making sure that he's not falling. He doesn't want to rush it out.
Nice.
Levin Geva, who climbed perfectly, only athlete with 4 tops. That's going to jump him from sure onto 1st position. And there you are. He was already 1st position, but now even more secure. And Yuke still on 3rd position with 2
really
tops
good.
and 4 zones. I mean, that's extraordinary.
Yeah, I really hope he makes it to finals.
And here at top for the German athlete Franziska Ritter. Very good. I think she's going to be on 2nd position with 1 top and 2 zones. That tells you how hard the round for the female is. And Lucia Darkus, she's sitting now on 5th position, but top horizon would do it really, really well.
Yeah, that boulder you need to really play with the feet, because that volumes are really tricky.
Yeah, definitely, yes. And there we see from Team Norway making a lot of progression. Suniva, unfortunately not being able to carry on up. Pretty tough 2nd boulder. No top so far on the 1st and 2nd boulders for female.
Come on.
The Israeli Oren Prihet, one of the youngest competitors. He's 17 years old. A lot of ideas from Lucia.
Yeah.
Unfortunately slips out. She's a little bit frustrated. 10 seconds, I think she's calling it a day. We're going to go on to the last penultimate competitors. It was Kurtzetis from Latvia. He was 2nd in Prague this year.
Oh, he climbs really good. I really like the way he managed to do the boulders.
Yes, he had a really good qualification round. He was looking very, very strong. Hopefully he's going to be able to translate this into the semifinals.
Yeah, he also
And
looks really tall.
we just saw some Kurtzetis jumping into the mats because there's been a little bit of blood spilled on boulder number 4 for the female. We've seen the 2 German athletes, Dirk, the 2 Kurtzetis. There you are, no problem. I think that's over. She's going to be able to get into the mats. And also on the female side, you said the very strong Silja Aventu.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's going to be able to get a top of boulder number 1 because so far no tops.
Yeah.
And the Latvian, wow, he was flying. We've not been even half a minute
Nice.
and he just got a top.
Straight to the top.
So any kind of mental preparation that you do?
I have my psychologist, I
Yeah?
think it's called. Yeah, and I train with the team also how to prepare when you're not in the boulder.
Is this by visualization?
Yeah, like when you're in front of the boulder, you need to, when you're like nervous, you need to be prepared there. You need to say, I'm prepared. I'm gonna crash, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, that moment for me is really hard because I shake a lot and
Okay.
yeah, so I work on that.
You get to experience the nerves that you would get on a competition.
Yeah.
And do you also imagine, okay, things that could go wrong, things that could go
Yeah,
right?
of course. I think every athlete can imagine that. But my psychologist helps me to forget about this and try to think about the good stuff.
Yep.
And also for me, it's really good to think about my achievements.
Yeah.
Also in the good moments that makes me happy. And when you're happy, you're climbing better. And yeah.
Very cool, very, very cool. Thanks for sharing these things. I think anybody who's listening to it is going to really be able to appreciate this because it's so important, and many athletes underestimate how important this part is, a mental attitude. That in other sports we have seen they're more advanced, they have been many more years training this mental side. Climbing been a little bit of a younger sport, not so young, but still a younger sport than compared to athleticism or golf. Going to be really important.
Yesterday I didn't have pressure. I was like, I passed 8, and in semis I got really, in qualis I got really lucky because in the last moment I did one top that got me through the semis, not that got me into the semis.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm passing to these stages with a lot of luck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought just go for it because.
Well, luck and also achievement that you also did.
Of course, but
the rules are the same for everybody.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, sometimes you have that thing that you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, definitely.
You need to fight, that's for sure. And I fight, but yeah.
Yeah, athletes fighting really hard on the third boulder. We've seen here.
Nimrod.
Yeah, Nimrod is looking really strong.
Nice.
And also the Slovenian athlete on fourth boulder. Wow, it's a horrendous.
He's shaking.
Does he want to leave the feet out? Oh my god. Also on fourth boulder, we've seen the Slovenian athlete getting really high up on the wall. He's been already there.
Oof.
Oh, falls out.
No.
A tough round in this semi-final for the juniors. Nimrod, he didn't even take a little bit of a rest and just jumped out again. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of time.
No, he has 12 seconds. Come on.
I think
he has to go really fast.
No! Oh my god.
I think
excitement is big time here. He knew he could do it.
Yeah, he knew it.
And we're gonna have the last competitors. You know this one also?
Hannes, I know.
Hannes van der Sen and Selma.
Selma, yeah, she's really strong.
Well, Hannes is pretty much the youngest competitor. He's 17 years old.
Yeah.
It's been first in Sura and first in lead.
Super strong.
Imst. You also were in Imst. I think you got a podium.
Yeah. No, in Imst I think I did a podium.
Okay. But still, like, did a AP plus Fontainebleau, Hannes, called Mechanique Elementar. So we know he's capable of pulling really hard.
Yeah.
What's the biggest? I think he's just spilled all his chalk on the floor.
Oof.
Oh no.
That could be distracting sometimes.
Yes.
Something goes wrong, maybe.
Hopefully somebody can get him a chalk bag with some magnets to close. He's putting all the chalk inside. Hey, and that was a flash.
Yeah, she's so strong. I knew it.
Selma just crushed this boulder where pretty much everybody else hadn't got a chance.
Yeah,
That's
she did great.
amazing. Well, we thought they had overcooked a little bit this first boulder,
Nice.
but not. And also, Hannes flying off.
Looking super solid.
No problem for him. Who are your trainers in Spain?
They're called Pedro Vergua and EYCH, and yeah, they're really scientific. We do a lot of hangboarding with like weight and stuff, and we're going like little by little. Oh, first stop.
So first stop of second boulder by the British athlete. I
Nice.
think this was Erin McNice. So pretty awesome to get these two tops, because so far there was no tops. But yeah, thanks for the Spanish trainers. They are doing a great job.
Yeah.
At keeping you strong and keeping you fit.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
And we're coming to a little bit of an ending. We're going to have a little bit of a break, a long break between the semi-finals and the finals of the youth B. Later in the evening, the 16 years old will be coming at 5 o'clock. And then at 7:30 in the evening, we will have the juniors finals. They're now in the semi-finals, fighting for a spot for tonight.
Yes.
Let's see if the German athlete can do something on this ice boulder. They're crimping in again this edge as a root setter. I hate when the people are crimping this edge.
I crimp it a lot.
You crimp it a lot.
Yeah, it's like trying to, well, you know that the root setters don't like that, but you need to top the...
Well, there's nothing we can do, because sometimes the wood is moving all the way up, or even the manufacturer did make it in a way that you could crimp it, so there's nothing to change on the volume. And they're not cheap. But
I know.
I guess those are the rules. There's nothing that you should not be doing, because, I mean, if you're not doing it and you're going to lose a position because somebody else is doing it, it would be not smart to do it.
In training, you could not do it.
Yes.
In the fourth boulder, female fourth boulder, I put the feet in the edge of the volume, and now I see that they put a little plastic thing. You can see it's blue.
Yes.
And when I did it, I put the feet there, and I was like, yay.
Using every single part you can do, but I mean, it's part of the game, so you have to do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to be missing a point by just not doing it.
Yeah, I think it's really important that you don't have to win the other athletes. You need to win the root setter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there you see Oren, nice top. That's a very worthwhile tip. And let's see where he's going to be bumped up, because I think that's very good. He's 7th position now, but I think the top is going to put him really high to 3rd position. Wow. Matthias, he's 4th position. So still your friend is going to, I think, maintain his position for the finals.
Hopefully.
There's not too many athletes still coming out. So hopefully he's going to be able to keep it up. And we see athletes running across. Nobody in the first boulder as the rotations. It's finished. No new athletes coming outside on stage. And we have Celia Aventu from France and Edwards Kurtzetis from Latvia on boulder number 2.
Already the strongest after qualification. Here now to try boulder number 2.
Irina, it's Italian athlete. She's really strong. Really, really strong.
Yeah, she's looking very good on her first attempt.
Let's see if she can.
For a second I thought she was going for the flash, to be honest.
That crimp, it's really, really bad.
And also we see Celia, sorry to cut you out,
nice.
that she just managed to make the coordination move. Sorry, you wanted to say?
No, the crimp of the 3rd female boulder, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's also been blocked now.
Yeah,
so it's
now.
a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And no problems for Celia.
No, she's doing great.
Should not be any problem to get to the last move. Same as Edwards. Hopefully we can see both of them. And that was a top from Celia Aventu from Team France. More tops as the stronger athletes are coming all the way up, and a top from Edwards. A lot of very young athletes very strong athletes. Like for example, Thalia just jumped into 4th position. That's pretty good. And Edwards from Team Latvia, he's now on 10th position. The men have been doing a bit more tops.
Ale, Elina. Come on.
Ooh, left hand slips out. And Nimrod Tunsnadi going for the stump that Ichi was telling us.
Yeah. Off that feet.
Oh no! I mean, he still got 1 minute 50.
Yeah.
It's a tricky boulder, so
maybe now he knows the beta, the correct beta. So
yeah, not time to waste there.
Yeah, and it's a slab, so I don't know if he was really tired.
Yeah. Do you like slabs?
I like everything. Yeah, slabs aren't my specialty, but I love to climb them.
Any tips for when the things get scary? Because sometimes you're like thinking, oh my god, I'm going to fall and scratch all my whole body and my face against the
I'm not the one to tell, because sometimes I get really scared and I just go off the boulder when I'm training. But if you're in a competition, you usually don't focus on you're scared. You're usually more focused on how to get to the top.
Yeah, actually there was something really funny because somebody was telling us yesterday, if you're training, you're thinking about those things.
Yeah.
But in competition, because you're so focused, you forget about all that. And that's really cool. I mean, to not feel scared, I mean,
yeah,
it's a nice thing.
Yeah, in my first competition, I was really scared of falling in lead. And I just climbed and make a fall like 2 meters.
Nice.
And yeah, it was like, I thought I was scared. Let's see.
Timrod.
Yeah, I think
really high again. He needs to get his right foot really well.
A little bit more.
Like, Leva gave him what's...
No.
Oh, no, man. Like, Geva was a little bit better positioning his foothold. And
yeah,
we see
I think
the
a little
Italian
bit higher.
athlete
Nice.
top.
Come on, Nimrod. Come on.
Yeah, Irina Daciano just made the top of boulder number 3 on the female round. And next rotation, we're going to see Hannes and Selma coming to the mats for their second boulder. Conditions are pretty good here. I think this really nice. It's a beautiful breeze.
The wind is like really good for the friction and for the slopers.
Yeah, how are you dealing with fatigue? Because 3 rounds, it's a lot of climbing to do in 2 days. And
I think it's good for me. Sometimes a lot of competitors can't deal with the fatigue, and for me, I think it's good because with a little bit of rest, sometimes I'm a little bit good again.
Okay.
But it depends also on the boulders.
And there we see on the left corner the 5 positions for the men.
Oh, nice.
Wow, no problem for Selma here.
She's super strong.
Same for Hannes. Wow, my shoulder just hurt from seeing that. This big scorpion move.
She's gonna do great.
Oh.
Come on. Yeah.
Jamming her foot in there. Very small climbing. Smart climbing from her.
Yes.
And no
I
problem.
did the same beta. Yeah.
You did the same position. Nice.
Yeah, I think it's the best one.
Utilizing your body.
Nice.
And
Hannes
just both made really fast tops. It's going to bring you a lot of rest. I think that's a good thing.
That's the best thing of doing a boulder.
Hannes just managed to flush it also. He's sitting in 10th position. Needs to be doing some more, but of course he's got 2 boulders going on. And the German athlete here, boulder number 4. Looking really, really good. This Emil Timmerman, 18-year-old. He's placing a little bit better his right foot.
Yeah, I think that was the thing that Nimrod needed.
Yeah,
nice.
There you are, top, nice one. And also we're seeing Kurtzetis from the Norway athlete Sunniva. She was really high up.
Yeah, she could.
I think when you got there, you actually got to the top. You didn't have to get
no, I was struggling there a little bit to grab the top hold because it's a sloper and has double texture. So it's putting really high the feet. And I think with a little bit of security, you can grab it.
Yeah, but when you got there, you never foil, so you didn't have to get all the way up there.
Yeah,
right?
I was thinking, while I was climbing, I was thinking, please, I don't want to fall. Because I didn't have no idea how did I do the first part. Really, it was like amazing.
And Annie just fell out, couldn't quite get it. And we've seen the Israeli Ido Fidel on his third boulder. He's looking very strong.
Yeah. Come on.
Actually, the coach for the Israeli team is now the German coach, but it's still he still trains a lot of the Israel athletes, and especially if they're motivated.
It's nice.
It's really good, really medical. He's also a route setter, and he's very good, has good ideas into training, into how to move. Here we see in front of us Joao, one of the route setters from Portugal, alongside some of your companions.
Yeah.
Moving across the stage. If you want to say thank you or hello to anybody, this is your moment.
Well, I don't really know what to say. Thanks to my coaches.
Thanks a lot for your time, by the way, and for using English for communicating.
No,
it's
this has
perfect.
been great.
It's really good.
To practice is also good.
Fighting really hard, Ido Fidel. And also, we're seeing from Great Britain, Eddie McNice.
Yeah, come on.
She's doing pretty well, but the cream is horrendous. In 12 seconds, I think it's not going to be enough.
Yeah. She has to go.
Suniva does not have a lot of time.
No,
she
she
needs
has
to
to
go.
go. No.
And she's a little bit short. We actually saw yesterday and today, actually, some athletes got to the top, but they were too short.
I'm really short, so I think it was just gravitated and making a lot of.
But you got the height, and they didn't get the height for
I
some
think
reason. They
it's
stood a
because
little bit
they
short.
had the foot really low. I think
Okay.
I saw in some videos or something like that. I should see the live stream to see the things that
So you got the higher volume on the left.
Yeah, I
the
think
gray
so.
Volume
Yeah, and it's like going really, the hand putting it really
far behind.
yeah.
Okay.
And I tried putting a toe and also a hook there, but
Everything going on there.
yeah, but nothing worked. So
Crazy solution.
yeah,
And there we see on the left corner the 5 first positions for the female. That's Selma from France.
nice.
Followed by Francisca Ritter, Irene McNee, Lea Kemp, and Irina at the 10. Of course, the round is not over. We're going to see hopefully more tops, and the scores are going to be changed.
Yeah,
Bam!
Celia
That was,
got it.
1-2 from Selma. Wow, she's looking so strong. I mean, way more solid than anybody we've seen so far. She was like, even joining this little horrible crib.
Oof, that top looks hard.
She's got a lot of tension, keeping the body.
Nice.
And a top for her so far. Tops on every single boulder for this female athlete, which I think she's flashed every single boulder so far.
Yeah.
Sorry, Celia didn't get the first top, but
Okay.
flashed second and third, and she's jumped onto second position.
Yeah. I think Selma can do really good this boulder.
And as soon as the rotations will finish, we'll update you with the whole full score. We have this split screen. You guys told us about it 2 days ago. You like the split screens. Well, we're reading every single comment, every single constructive criticism. And also nice feedback we are getting back from the comments. Thanks a lot for every single comment that you guys are leaving. We're trying to do our best here, and hopefully you're enjoying it. Thanks to everybody from the camera team, from all the coaches, all the organizers, all the sponsors. It's a big event, and it's not easy. It needs a lot of volunteers, a lot of hands, and able to do such a massive event here in Graz. But we're happy to host it, and we're going to see, hopefully, Roman.
Nice.
There you are, matching the top. That's going to be really good. He's happy. So it's just about standing there.
Yeah, Yeah, I think that's the key.
Let's see what Roman is sitting now, because that was his last boulder. And there's only one athlete after him.
Hannes, right? Or
Sorry, yeah, Hannes, my bad. It's not been actualized yet.
Now
Okay,
45 seconds to go.
No, that was Edwards from Latvia.
Oh, okay.
Hannes still to go.
Yeah, that's it.
And Edwards is not been actualized the score. We're waiting on it. Edwards is there on the third boulder.
Looks really physical move there.
And from Team Italy, Irina Daziano. Unfortunately, not getting in 10 seconds, not going to be enough for her. Next rotation. Two rotations more to go, and then we will be finished with this semi-final round for the juniors. So this rotation and then two rotations more, and then we will be finished with the semi-final round.
Did someone top the female four?
I think nobody has topped the female four so far. Let's have a look. No female four tops, just a couple of zones. I think Amber did a zone, also Franziska, but pretty tough boulder. But of course, we've seen the two machines from the French team.
Yeah, I think they can do really good. They are really strong.
Selma looking super strong.
Solid, yeah.
Celia was not having any problem, and Selma.
Nice.
Wow, that was a flash for Selma.
She flashed 3 all boulders.
I believe so.
Yeah. Nice.
And a top also for this, really, for Ido, Fidel. We've seen also from Belgium, Hannes doing a very good.
Yeah, really, really good.
He's going to the shoulder press into the gas turn.
Yeah, let's see how.
The feet are horrible there.
Yeah.
Everything looks
shaking.
It looks like a very big volume, but like you're having a little bit of a overhanging angle, so they're spitting you out of it.
It's really curious how they managed to put. Oh, look.
What is he doing? It looks like he's got a fist or like a thumb.
Oh, I think he grabbed the little things of the volumes.
Oh, he got a the screw holes on the side.
Really clever.
Well, thanks that you saw that, because that's the experience of a climber.
Really, really clever.
Too clever.
Yeah.
And Erin McNess on her last boulder. Let me know if it's McNice or McNeese. I'm not so sure on the pronunciation. Excuse me for all the British out there.
Some names are really hard to
pronounce. This is my nightmare, I tell you. You have to get on point, and it's just really, really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to put excuses. My bad for not going for every single athlete and asking them their names, but yeah, quite hard to get all the names.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did. I put the hand and go up the body.
And let's see if she got awarded the zone, because she was touching it, but of course we need to move between. Eddie McNeese is not been awarded the zone, so although she was touching the volume, I think it's only the boomerang.
Yeah, I think it's only the boomerang.
Otherwise you would have the top.
Yeah.
Because there's two holes in this big, massive volume. The very top and the zone. As we're scrolling out on a zoom, and we're seeing it. And she's the only climber on the mats right now. We're going to see another rotation. 2 more rotations to go for this final. to the semi-finals. Sorry,
top
2 more rotations, and then we will be
That
there
move.
having a big break until 5 o'clock for the final round of the youth B category.
Come on.
Fighting really hard.
Yeah.
The
Come
root
on.
setters have been doing
it.
a lot of boulders in 3 days.
Come
78 boulders, if I'm correct.
No.
And 3 seconds isn't going to be enough, unfortunately. Well, she's, I believe, on 4th position, so she's going to be definitely in the finals because the next 2 athletes are already above her. So there's nothing they can do to spit her out on another position. So here, we're going to see her tonight. She's
second to last competitive.
same for Duke. He's on 5th position. So we're going to see him. This has been led the whole field by Levagevin, the only athlete with 4 tops. But of course we haven't here Edwards Kurtzetis.
Come on, you guys. You can do it. Ali.
Edwards is sitting now on 9th position, so he needs a zone. A zone would put him really high up if he wants to be tonight in finals. And Celia, who stopped boulder number 2 and number 3.
Nice. Smooth.
She missed the first one, but she's already quite high up in the ranking.
Come on, stay strong now.
Yes.
Stay focused. Come on.
She got this. I think she's a really good slab climber.
Yes. French team very well known for the
Yeah.
feet work.
I think that part you need to go a little bit higher.
Come on now, Ali. We want to hear some more. Ali. Come on, Edwards. Ali, Celia.
No problem for her. Celia looked really, really strong. And I believe that was also a flash.
With a big smile finishing her semi-final round.
That was a flash. So we've seen many athletes not even getting a zone. And she just flashed. It
Yeah.
was pretty strong.
Really strong.
Are you a fan of soft shoes, hard shoes, or do you change in between them?
I use La Sportiva and I have three different.
3 different shoes.
Yeah, but I usually use Squama, that it's quite soft, and also Solution Comp.
Yeah.
That it's soft, but it's
little bit
more
harder.
harder.
You gotta be more support.
Yeah, and I think I can use it in lead because in lead you can have like really small holes and also big holes.
Yeah.
So I think for me that's perfect.
Okay, and what's your 3rd pair?
Theory, but I don't use them very
Theory.
much. Yeah, theory, because they're really, really soft and
Okay.
feeling so much those holes. It's like I don't really like it.
And a top from Edwards.
Nice.
Kurtzetis on boulder number 4. He's going to be happy with that because he needed it, and I think that's going to jump him really high up. Yeah, just 3rd position for him. He's going to be definitely in finals tonight. Really good. He needed something, and he got the best. So really good. And we're getting to the final of the semi-finals. Only one more athlete per category to come out, and they will be done.
Yeah.
And it's being really fast, actually. Time goes by, and there we see the 2 DJs from Vorarlberg, from the very west part of Austria, keeping the nice vibes here. A lot of coaches, a lot of athletes, a lot of physiotherapists. Nice to have all these people here. There we see some physiotherapists doing some massage, trying to release a little bit of this musculature. Do you get also a little bit treated in between?
Yeah. We have Nuria, our physio, and she's really good. Right now, I would really need a massage, and yeah, she's really good.
Well, we have now Hannes and Selma for the last rotation. for boulders, and they've been flying. I mean, she's been doing everything flush.
Yeah.
And Hannes has been also almost flashing everything. First boulders, he took 2 tries. He's going to be for sure in finals. He's sitting on 4th position, so anything that he does will just only bump him up. So, yeah.
Let's see if he can top the boulder.
Super strong performance on qualifying round. He was first. If he tops this in the amount of 3 tries, he will jump into 1st position, and everything else will bring him into 2nd, 3rd, 4th position. Well,
Nice.
he's not wasting any time.
No.
I think it looks like he wants to go for the top.
I think that would be not very good because the top has like something inside, right?
Okay.
Like it's not very.
A little bit ambitious,
Yeah.
right?
But he's going with the right that I think.
Yeah. He's trying to crimp something. He's ooh.
Oh, nice.
Flipperoo there.
Really nice flip. With a thumb.
That's the thumb you were telling us before.
Yeah.
You read it perfectly. Experienced athletes.
Yeah, that's good.
And don't know if he wants to get. Okay, he's going for the right foot.
Yeah, let's see.
I think he wanted to get his right hand a bit higher, but
Yeah.
he's not doing it a lot.
Oh.
And unfortunately, it slips out. But he got it ward the zone, so he's going to be jumped to. Yeah, Hannes
Nice.
just sitting on 2nd position.
Selma is in a weird position now. I hope she can manage. Nice.
There you are.
Come on now, fight for it. You can do it.
She's looking so comfortable,
Super
so
solid.
composed.
Yeah, really high.
And
Nice.
nice. Flash for this athlete.
No, I think it's not flashed.
Let's see what she gets. Oh yeah, sorry, 2nd attempt.
Yeah.
So almost a flash, but yeah, 2nd on 1st position.
Voila.
Wow, Hannes, he looked like for a second he was going to stick
Yeah,
the
I
move.
really thought he was gonna stick in that hold. It looks really bad because it's like
It's nothing.
it's nothing.
But he's 8B plus boulderer, so he's used to also like holding on to
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. I suppose so.
Are you also doing some bouldering?
I haven't done much.
Okay.
I think maybe one a day and that's it. I don't
Just a day. Yes.
no, but only one. Like it's
Okay.
so. I would like to go out
Yeah.
a little bit more.
So 180 without trying a lot, just a little bit. This tells you how strong each is. And Hannes going for another go, probably maybe going to be his last go. And he's going for the same method. A little bit frustrated that he's not being able to get the very top.
Another go.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the very, very last
I'm
go.
curious if he's gonna change beta.
He should, because that didn't work at all, and the other one was
Let's
was
see.
not easy, but was for sure closer.
Yeah.
And he's got the right hand a little bit better now.
Yeah, but he
He's
has
stopped it again.
10 seconds, so it's a little bit no.
No, and that's not going to be enough. A little bit of frustration, but he's in 2nd position.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna be
really
there. Thanks a lot for commentating.
Thanks.
It's really nice to have had you here, and I hope we see you in future events. And
Okay.
yeah, happy to read more about you, and really nice. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
And a muerte bicho.
A muerte.
We're at 4 o'clock at our main stage, and later today there will be the finals of the juniors.
So that was EYCH co-commentating, super nice girl, super talented, and those are the results for the semi-final round for the juniors of these European Youth Championships. Gevalevin with 4 tops and 4 zones in 7 attempts, the only athlete with 4 tops, followed by Hannes van Dusen from Belgium. Further down we have Diane Akta with 3 tops from Great Britain. He took 2 more attempts, that's why he's sitting there on the zone. It was Kurtzetis from Latvia, and 4th position, followed by Oren Prihet from Israel, Hugh Matthias from Spain on 6th position, and Louison Boutin from France. And last but not least, Timothej Bromsak on 8th position from Slovenia. Those are the 8 contenders for tonight's finals at 7:30 p.m. It's been a really tough round, especially for the female, but the conditions are pretty good. Still, we have had a little bit of split, and we saw the very, very strong female French athlete with 4 and 3 tops. So perfect split of the field, every single boulder being topped. And here we bring the female results for you. First position, Mimone El Hadi, 4 tops and 4 zones on 5th attempts. That was really crazy. She flashed almost every single boulder. Followed by her companion, Celia Avenzu from France, with only 3 tops. Unfortunately, she missed on the first one. Lisa Klein from Netherlands on 3rd position, followed by Franziska Ritter from Germany. Further down, from Great Britain, Erin McNeese with the 1 top and 2 zones. Lea Kemp from Austria, a local hero. And 7th position for Iniana Daziano. And last but not least, Germany, Sandra Hoffensit. So those are the 8 positions for tonight's finals for the female and male. We're going to have a long break, but it's not over. At 5:30, we're having the finals for the Youth B, the under 16 years old. And at 7:30, we will have the final of the juniors. Please take a little break, eat something, have a coffee. We'll see you back for Epic TV for the European Youth Championships. My name is David Patterson, and I'm looking forward to see you later on. Have a nice midday break, and see you later.